my welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another video. So this is Vlogmas day, what is it day? What's today? Well, not that, because that phone says the 8th of November and it's definitely not the 8th of November. Well, this is Vlogmas day 4, I think. Let's hope it's Vlogmas day 4. This is Vlogmas day 4. Today is not a vlog, obviously. This is a Q&A. I've decided that I'm going to do some vlogs and some sit-down videos, as I just think that works better for me. I haven't got a ring light in this video. I'm literally just using my Hollywood mirror as lighting. So it's terrible. I am very sorry, but I couldn't bother to go looking for my ring light. As you know, I've just moved into my flat. So I asked on Instagram for you to ask me some questions for today's video, and I have had some questions. I'm not connected to the internet. Great start. I need to actually, oh wait, what's maybe I am connected. I've got the questions up here and I'm going to answer some of these. I probably won't be able to answer all of them, but I will try and answer as many as possible. First question is, will you ever get a dog? I don't think I'll never get a dog. Personally, I am such a dog person. I absolutely love them so much. I've always said, I want like 20 dogs. I love them. Until I lost my dog not that long ago, about a month ago. Just over a month ago, I lost my dog, and that was so horrible and so hard losing her that I've now decided I don't want to ever get a dog or a pet, because obviously they die and, well, like everything, it's life, but it's so horrible that I don't ever want to have an animal that dies. And I mean, maybe in the future I'll change my mind, but at the minute I am not planning on getting any animals because of that reason. The next question was, why don't you include Lewis more? If you really want YouTube videos, he doesn't want to be in them, and I have to respect his wishes. If you don't want to be in them, you don't want to be in them. I can't force him to be in my videos, so yeah. The next question is, does your boyfriend get up in the night? No. I have the night feeds, mainly because Lewis doesn't wake up to Grayson. I wake up to every little noise Grayson makes. Lewis doesn't wake up to anything, so frankly Lewis would be crap at night feeds. Plus he usually has college or work the next day, so it just probably wouldn't be fair for him to get up in the night when he's got to get up early the next day anyway. So I said, where'd you get most of your clothes from? I love your style. My style is very casual, I may say. I get my clothes literally from anywhere, like absolutely anywhere, like Boohoo, Pretty Little Thing, I Saw It First, Primark, H&M, anywhere. I literally get my clothes from all over the place. If I like it, I'll buy it. You know, I'm not one of them people that just don't shop in certain shops or only shop in this shop. Like, if I like it, I'm going to buy it. I don't care where it's from. So, yeah. Someone said, what do you think is the hardest thing about being a teen mum? I think the hardest thing about being a teen mum is the judgment you get off a lot of people. Everyone thinks, when you're a teen mum, everyone thinks they have the right to ask how you can afford it. Everyone thinks they have the right to ask why you had a baby. Everyone thinks they have the right to ask why you didn't get an abortion, which I think is disgusting. I do not think anyone has the right to ask you these questions. If I was 25 years old, no one would be asking me these questions. So just because I'm 18, why does that all of a sudden give people the right to ask me these personal questions? Really triggers me, actually, because frankly it's none of their business, and it's disgusting to ask someone like that, because I wouldn't go up to someone on the street and say, why didn't you get an abortion, to a 25-year-old woman with a newborn baby. I wouldn't say that. Or, how do you pay for their stuff? Like, you don't do it, you don't say it. That really triggers me, that people think they have the right to do that. So I think that's the hard thing about being a teen mum. People thinking they have the right to ask ridiculous questions and judge you on stupid things. And the hardest thing about being a mum in general, the hardest thing is probably just having to run on the lack of sleep, and you get really hard days where you have like 20 meltdowns in one day because it's just been a hard day, you know. But that's for every mum, not just being a teen mum. Where do you get Grayson's clothes from, and could you show some outfits? So his clothes are from everywhere. At the minute, my favourite place is Next. I absolutely love Next's clothes. I also love Asda. That George, really good. Sainsbury's, like TU, what's that, Tesco's? I think that's Tesco. I don't know, like Tesco's, Sainsbury's, Asda, their clothes are really nice. Next, H&M with some really cute baby bits. I can never find much I like in Primark in boys. I think it's much harder to find nice boy clothes than girl clothes, because with boy clothes you want it to look nice, like not tacky. And I feel like with like Primark and stuff, they do really tacky boys clothes that I'm not the biggest fan of. I like some of their stuff, don't get me wrong, like they're cute. We've got cute little like stuff, like unisex stuff I love. The boy stuff, it's not my favourite. What was your first reaction when you found out you was pregnant? So I was just really shocked. I kind of just stood there in shock, like what? Because I really did not believe that I could have been pregnant. I wasn't in denial when I found out, other than I took 8 pregnancy tests just to make sure they weren't wrong. Because I was like, no, I can't be. Bear in mind, I'd missed my period 3 months in a row, but 2 months because I was pregnant. So yeah, I missed my period 2 months in a row. I was constantly nauseous, constantly dizzy, constantly tired. But I was like, no, I'm not pregnant. Looking back at it now, I was just an idiot and delusional, really, because it was blatantly obvious I was pregnant. But yeah, I was just shocked. And once the initial shock was over, I was so excited and so happy. Do you want another baby now? Not gonna lie, I would love to have another baby now. Literally, I see babies, I see Grayson, I see pregnant people, and I'm like, oh my god, give me another one. I'm broody, give me another one. I would not have another one now, just for the simple fact of I've just had Grayson, I want to enjoy him first. But I would love to have another one in about 1.5 years, 2 years. I want quite a small age difference. But yeah, the thought crossed my mind all the time, like, oh, I want to have a baby now, but I'm not going to have another baby now. Sorry about that. Someone said, was Grayson planned? If not, did you ever think of any other alternatives? Were you ever judged? So Grayson wasn't planned, no, but I did not think of any other alternatives. Not once did I feel like ever think about aborting him or giving up for adoption. Nothing. Once I saw them 2 lines in that pregnancy test, I knew that I was a mum and I was going to have a baby. No other thought ever crossed my mind, not even for a split second. And of course, I get judged. When I was pregnant, we was in lockdown when I was big, but if I was to go out, people would stare at me. People would give me dirty looks. People would obviously talk behind my back. And to this day, people judge me, which I don't care about. I do not care. As long as I'm happy, my baby's happy, that's all that matters. I don't care if you're sitting there judging me. I honestly could not care. I probably know that a lot of people that I probably went to school with and stuff probably sit there judging me, talking about me. But you know what? I honestly could not care less. Because the thing is, people judge you, but nobody can say it to your face. Like, if I put a little YOLO thing on my Snapchat, which I don't do, but if I did, I know full well I would get so many things on there, people judging me and saying things about me, but not one of them would say it to my face, which I think's funny, really. But yeah, I know everyone secretly judges me, but I honestly don't care. Like, not a care in the world given. Someone said, I want a baby, but my boyfriend doesn't. How can I convince him? I don't think you can convince him. If he doesn't want a baby, he doesn't want a baby. I don't think you should try and convince him into having one, because you don't want him to regret it. Like, you don't want to get pregnant and him to regret it down the line, and other things happen. But yeah, I think you both have to be ready. If you're both not in it together, it's not going to work. So you both need to be ready to have that commitment and have a baby. If not, then it's just not going to work. So I would just say wait. As horrible as it must be, really want a baby, I would just say wait and maybe he'll come around to the idea. So I said, what's your favourite part about living on your own? My favourite part about living on my own is just you have more independence. You know, you just have more independence, you know, and stuff like that. Probably hear Lewis doing baby talk, weird baby talk in the background. Someone said, do you find being a mum lonely? I'm finding being at home really hard. I do find it really lonely. Not because I've moved out, even before. It is lonely, especially when you're young, because none of your friends have kids, because you're the only one and everyone's living their life being with me. They're all living their lives being normal teenagers, whereas I'm a mum and I have a house to run, so I can't go and do what they're doing. It is hard and it does get lonely, but you know, it's just, you get on with it, don't you? Someone said, what's your favourite thing about being Grayson's mummy? My favourite thing about being Grayson's mum is honestly everything. And I know that's what everyone says, but there's not anything bad I could point out. My favourite thing is just seeing him develop. Like, every little thing he does, I'm in awe of. Like, recently, he's just starting to proper giggle, like, belly giggle. And every time he does it, my heart just melts. And I just love seeing everything he does that's different, like a different noise, a different movement, a different everything. Like, I absolutely love it. Just seeing him grow and develop is amazing. So I said, how are you coping living in your new flat, and what do you miss about your mum's? So I'm doing good living in my flat, and what do I miss about living at my mum's? Obviously I miss my mum and my little sister. I actually kind of miss my dogs and just always having somebody there to talk to, because at the minute, you know, sometimes it's just me and Grayson, but yeah. So this is the last question I'm going to answer. Someone said, does Lewis help around the house? Lewis does help around the house. Lewis does the washing up, and like I'll cook, he washes up, things like that. And yeah, you know, you have to do joint things like that. So yeah, that's the end of this video. Please make sure to give it a big thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and subscribe down below if you are new. Also, comment down below any video ideas you've got. As I said, I'm not vlogging every day. I want to post some sit down videos as well. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye guys.